trying out a slightly different route this time. It's going to be a little more console friendly in that I won't have to just YOLO a bunch of turnips this time. So I started this run a few days ago, or started a run like this a few days ago, and got half an hour in and my game froze. I guess I didn't lose that much time, but I took that as a sign that I should give up and go to sleep. I was exceptionally tired. Never mind that. Alright, emotional support, Rose Quartz Gengar, you need to be back over here. Alright, last back out. We're E. Was that my birthday last time? I don't know why fall is easy to click for me, but it is. This is actually the marriage candidate that I tended to pick when playing this game growing up. Specifically because I would always play as a girl and Shea doesn't have a rival. And so I felt like if I didn't marry him, then no one would, and he would be sad forever. And that made me sad. I guess the same is technically true of Mark, but I always figured Mark to be like too hard because he wouldn't have any easier gifts. Shea's gifts are really easy. Just give him fish and he'll love you. Speaking of fish, this route is going to be very fish heavy. The Chelsea run that I watched to guide my first run was pretty fish heavy as well. More so than this run's gonna be. But I just found like relying entirely on fish to be like too risky. It's high risk, high reward. Because you're fishing during summer, you're relying on pirate treasures. It's just not super feasible. But we're not going to be making all of our money on fishing, so we don't have to worry as much. We're also E Ranch. It's an E sort of run today. also realized that the screen on this DS Fat is not very vibrant compared to the DS Lite. And I realized that by picking up this game casually again and playing it. Played it on the 3DS and that gives a lot brighter colors. That's interesting, I've never owned a DS Fat before this one. It's also interesting because it appears that the DS is front lit, if I'm interpreting what I'm seeing correctly. So you can like play without the light on at all. I don't know, I'm learning new things about it, I'm excited. And while I practiced all the parts of my Chelsea run before actually going through with it, I have not really practiced this all the way through. I've like theorized how it's gonna look, but I guess this is my test run. I don't know why I talked to Charlie there. Oh, it's because I'm playing this casually and I'm used to... Man, did I not equip it? When I'm playing casually, I'm used to talking to everybody every day. My casual run instincts are gonna do me dirty this run, I know. I might not need to sell anything other than that. But I already backed out of the store, so... No point in not getting the little extra pocket change. So that combined with the turnips we start with, and the 3 free ones we get, are going to be all the turnips we plant. And the rest will be fishing. The thing is, I'm going to wait to harvest them until around the 19th. By the 19th, they're going to be big enough that I get the maximum size from them. No, we're good. That'll make them cost, or they'll make them sell for as much as possible. And there's a lot less fishing we have to do. Maybe not a lot less, but it makes a significant difference in the time. We're gonna talk to Taro. And then plant the 9 bags we have. You know, I knew going into this that the stylus was as small as it was, and I didn't think to grab anything else to use. See, I would be tempted to just grab like a DS stylus or something, but I'm scared if I do that, then I'm gonna like drop it afterwards and completely lose it. I always lost my styluses. is taking, in my adulthood, extreme care to not do that. And I feel like I never have anything interesting to say when I'm doing all this farming work. It's not going to bode well for when I'm just fishing for days straight. Not to date this video or anything, but well, here I go. You guys saw the Nintendo Direct. We're getting a new Story of Seasons remake, Grand Bazaar. I'm excited for it. I feel like I never got into Grand Bazaar because I didn't really like the aesthetics of it. I don't know, it might just be that I don't like the way the main character looks. But I mean, it looks gorgeous, the remake. So that might get me to actually play. Kinda wish we got like an Islands remake. Even if it were Sunshine Islands and not this game. And since they went right to Grand Bazaar, it makes me feel like we're not gonna get that ever. But that's okay. You know, you beggars can't be choosers. You win some, lose some. Cookie, crumbles, something, something. No, I like this game plenty. I don't need it to be remade. It's already perfect. I already chose like a very, very uncomfortable seating position. I wonder if I could possibly route this to make the quality of the turnips just slightly better, because we're gonna lose out on half a point of quality. Oh no, oh no. Phew. Could have been disastrous. I don't know how much that one tiny dot of quality is gonna actually matter though. I mean, if we get really, really lucky with fishing, it's not gonna matter at all. Oh, but back to that Nintendo Direct. I am very excited for Tomodachi Life. I've been waiting for this for many, many years. I was at work, and I did nearly cry. And I did cry that day, but for other reasons. Okay. Forgive me, I must be stupid. It's a time-consuming process. Oh, and we're getting a new rhythm habit. It's been a while for that, too. So anyway, I loved that Direct. And I'm excited for whatever the Switch 2 Direct is going to be about. I do try my best not to buy technology new these days because it's just a lot of electronics waste that goes on, and you know, some of the materials used in circuit boards are not exactly ethically sourced. So I might have to be patient and wait for one to be sold used. But I would like a Switch too. I don't know, whatever comes out of video games next, I'll be excited for. Now that I have adult money, I can afford to buy things when they come out, as opposed to just like waiting for Christmas or my birthday, and then yearning for what it is that I want. Which might be worse for my soul. I don't know. I'm glad to have adult money now, so I can buy the things that I like. But you know what? Some of the island's characters show up in Grand Bazaar. So that's gonna have to be good enough for me. I did watch a couple of Grand Bazaar runs after the direct because the community's excited. I don't know, I think I'm gonna enjoy the remake. I might be at the point where I could just like gift taro daily and then sleep instead of going around and gathering things. It would get me less money, but it would be initially faster. You know what? This is already an experimental run. I might as well be experimental. Oh, I did get a run started the other day that I was talking about. And I didn't get the fishing rod until like the 14th. And I had no idea that I had like missed days gifting taro, but apparently I missed a few. Question for anyone who's played this game. Have you ever used the telephone in this game for its intended purpose? Because I didn't know anyone else who like owned the game. My sister also played the game, but she played my copy of it. to wonder if it would work on like a non-official means of playing, like an emulator or a modded DSi or 3DS. Let me just do that. I don't know how much, or I don't know much about how that works. Oh, and if you look, you can actually see, you can see my fullness this time. You can see the weather. I cropped things correctly this time. Yippee! First speedrun is like your first pancake or your first kid. You just gotta throw it out if it's not right. I'll send this video to my brother and hope he watches this far. Love you. What I forgot to do is grab any drinks at all. So I'll just be dehydrated. And then die. Right. I'm gonna save here. Just in case. I'm gonna try my best to keep track of the weather. We've got 1 point of water. And this should give us 1 point of sun if I paid enough attention to Taro. Oh, perfect. Dialogue is like super mashable in this game. Though there kind of is just, you can't really enjoy the events in a speedrun. You'd have to watch like a let's play to actually see what people are saying. Or play through the game yourself. You could do that. I like it. It's really fun. Alright, that's 1 and 3. I need you guys to be Harvest Moon Island of Happiness enjoyers. 1 and 5. 1 and 7. That doesn't bode well. It's 4 and 7. It's 4 and 9. Just make sure they didn't die. I'm nervous. Like any more rain and I have to harvest. Well, doesn't matter because I harvest tomorrow anyway. So this route where I'm making money fishing works out really well for Shea because you get a couple of fishing sub-villagers, and so you don't need to build the last bridge and go across it in order to get the cafe and diner and upgrade them. Which means you can put off meeting Shea for as long as possible, which means that you won't get to a point where he's rejecting your gifts. And I suppose it could work fine for most other candidates. For Denny and Lana, and also Vaughn, it's not really going to work because it'll require that you unlock Denny and Lana earlier in the run, which means they're going to leave at some point in the run, which is fine. They don't have to be on the island for you to get married as long as they've been unlocked before. They can be absent. But of course, Denny can't be absent if you're marrying Denny. And same for Lana. And for Vaughn's Purple Heart event, Denny needs to be on the island. So for them, an entirely turnip-based route at the start is probably the only way you're going to get all of the money you need at the start of the game. But for Shea, it actually works out better to do more fishing. And when I was in practice, trying to do as much fishing as I could, I got most, if not all, of the fishing sub-villagers, but I think for this run where I'm doing like half turnips, half fish, I'm only shooting for 2. Any more would be a bonus, but we don't need them. What I did not do was write down Shea's birthday, and I don't know if I can take advantage of that. Maybe I can. Well, actually I don't think so, because if I recall correctly, it's somewhere in winter. So we won't have unlocked him by his birthday. But I'm not entirely sure. We also don't really need it because we'll have all of the friendship pendants by the time we meet him. We just give him fish and he'll love us. Although Shea was the one who I preferred to marry once I had unlocked everybody. On my first run through, I think I actually married Denny. But when I first got the game, Elliot was my first choice because, you know, he was there. And I didn't know that there were other islanders that you could unlock. But by the time I figured out that you could, then I'm like, oh, there are other guys. I could look up the other guys, see who's there. And I guess I liked fishing, and so I picked the fishing guy. Boing. And then in later runs that I did, I switched to Shea. Because again, I felt bad that nobody would marry him if I didn't. It's kind of the same philosophy that I use to choose what Pokemon starter I'm gonna use. I always pick the least popular one because I feel bad for them. Because who's gonna love them if I don't? I don't know why I think that way. I just do. Trying to break out of that and realize these are ones and zeros in a video game. They're not actually real people that I need to feel all this empathy for. I can just play the game how I want to. But I also don't want to like lose empathy. You know, strike a balance or something. When I started playing casually more recently, of course I'm not going for any of the guys anymore. My bachelorette of choice in this game is actually Sabrina. I know she was like the least popular one because like all the girls really liked Vaughn and so they all hated Sabrina. But I didn't choose her because of that. I chose her because I like her. And so it coincides with the one I feel bad for. Alright. We're gonna unlock the East Town. I guess one way you might do fishing in a Denny, Lana, or Vaughn run early on is if you don't go over to the East Town because Denny and Lana will not move in if you have not gone over there. Nope. We'll check next time. Maybe it is worth it to go around and pick stuff up because I feel like I didn't save that much time and I'm like 6,000 gold worse off from not foraging whenever I gave gifts to Taro. So here's this. This is gonna be probably the next hour of the game. Although we will definitely have enough for the first bridge after tomorrow. So it's pretty much just get enough for the second bridge and then a couple little things here and there. And just like hope we get crazy lucky with pirate treasures. I don't know if there's a better timing to be pressing it to make sure that I get something on the hook. I said that last time too, I think. Keep breathing really heavily into the microphone. Sorry, I don't know how to stop it. I mean, it's not like I'm exhaling significantly harder than before, but one of these days I'll get a better microphone. And then all my problems will go away. We're already doing better than my failed attempt from a couple days ago. Because this is about where it just froze. It was actually in Ganon's shop where it froze. So we're already doing better. Oh! Oh my gosh, okay. Yeah, that's the thing about this route. It's high risk, high reward. Oh gosh. I am kind of tired. I didn't get very much sleep last night. Despite going to bed at a reasonable hour, I just couldn't fall asleep. So, doing this run earlier in the day. And then I'm going to feed my cats, feed myself, and then go to bed nice and early. I'll probably wake up ridiculously early because my body doesn't like to take extra sleep even when it needs it. That's alright. One of these days I'll figure myself out. I think I was trying to say before, there's kind of some fullness management that you have to do. Because we're going to be out here doing things for so long. Well, not really eating much, if anything at all. So, we kind of deal with that by, like, just sleeping through days if we need to. Okay, that's a really good one. I might also take advantage of some of the grasses. I think orange and green are good for fullness. I don't remember exactly. Alright, so that's 16. Regardless of whether or not I need it, I should fish until I have 100. Oh, Eliza also won't show up until you go into the East Town. Which I don't know why, because I don't know that she ever goes there. I'm trying to not waste time by checking my money. And I'll just check it at Ganon's when I'm already going to be in there anyway. Doesn't have it. Alright. We'll go over here now. We're gonna buy what's necessary. Unfortunately, as useful as it is, medium rucksack is not necessary. it in a different slot so that my buttons get worn out at the same rate. Well, that's the hope at least. Not that I think they're going to get worn out anytime soon, but they could. And that's what's really scary about today's society. I remember getting so mad every time I would fish up a rubber boot as a kid. So much so that I made a Harvest Moon OC for myself and made sure that her least favorite item was rubber boots. Now, she probably loved fish or something. And I tried my best to draw her too. I don't know, I wasn't a great artist, and I'm still not, but I do like to draw nonetheless. I think I'm good at like copying what I see, but when it comes to actually coming up with ideas from my own head, I'm not great. Which means I rely heavily on references, which is not great in this day and age when all the references you look up are just littered with AI slop that just is not anatomically possible. It's quite a sad time to be an artist. But still, we persevere. Not that I'm actually making any money off of my art. I don't think I'm good enough to sell anything that I make. And I mostly make just like self-indulgent pieces. So I wouldn't really have much to sell anyway. But I do find human-made art to be really valuable. Oh, it's a big one. Should have thrown away my junk. So we will need to keep a couple of fish for Shea. And I'm trying to think in my head if it's better to save a couple more small fish or just to save 2 or 3 large fish, because his favorite is large. But you still get 500 for any size fish. Okay. Time to walk into here. Oh, it's combined now. I want to say that once we have like the teleport stone and all that, it won't really be worth it to save the large fish. Okay, we're gonna die if we don't stop now. Alright. But for right now, we're just gonna ship everything. 32, 33. Natalie, out of my way. boy, do I love the first few seconds of the summer track. Okay. Just sleep through any hurricanes, typhoons, thunderstorms, whatever you call them. I certainly will not go over there. Strangely, the bridge doesn't show up until Ganon tells you that he made it. Which would imply that the map is your character's perception of the island to the best of their knowledge. But it also has things that the character wouldn't know, like how the witch's house and Shea's house are inhabited currently. So who knows? I want to say right now that large fish are going to be more valuable for bringing in money. So might be better to just sell them and keep a small stack of small fish. Starting to become overwhelmed with the spirit of my inner child. With the overwhelming fear, not fear, hatred of rubber boots. No, I'm scared of the boot. I think fishing, you'll make about 3,000 to 4,000 per day. So I'm gonna bank on having made 3,000 and buy accordingly. That would put me at what, 25,000 today? So in about 6 days of fishing, then I'll be able to afford the next bridge. And that should be all I need. I feel like after I get the bridge, I could very easily just forage for the rest of my money. I guess there isn't anything I particularly need after the bridge. Like immediately. But a larger rucksack would be nice. We'll eventually need the cabinet and 3,000 gold hammer. But those aren't things we need before cooking underflow. Alright, that's good for today. Alright. 33 plus 15, 48. Golly. She's always doing this to me. And there's Danny. Inevitable. I would like to do a Jenny run eventually, if only because my sister wants to marry him in her playthrough, and I want to beat her to it. Oh no. I had my stylus resting on the DS just below the screen, not actually on it. I'm like, why isn't it working? Alright. We're just under 20 minutes into fishing hell. I'm not sure how long this will take. I theorize that it should take about as long as turnips, or a fully turnip run. But I also figured you would save time later, considering you wouldn't have to do any fishing to get more sub-villagers. Although that might not even matter. So I was looking at other runs, and G. Hines did not unlock Chelsea before marrying Julia that I saw. So we might not even need to have Mark on the island. Again, this is a pretty experimental run already. So if I need to test it out, then I test it out. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have combined that one. Too late now! See, last time we slept through summer, made like a middle schooler. Here we've got a summer job. Make like a college student. I did have a summer internship after my junior year, and it did break my heart because it was my last summer vacation and I was spending it working. I was exhausted by the end of it. I cried. And then after I graduated, I didn't get a job for like a year and a half, so who's crying now? Oops. Still me. That's the answer. So we could also get lucky and get another pirate treasure here. Also, sorry if my family's loud. We're just like that. I don't know if I could actually tell them, hey, keep it down, I'm doing something in here and it's all about me. That wouldn't be nice. Maybe you can't hear them. And it doesn't matter in the first place. In my first attempt today, that didn't really get past the title screen. I had my cats in the room with me because one of them was taking a nap and I didn't want to shut her out. Which was fun for the first 30 seconds. And then she hears me talk. And then suddenly she's not napping anymore and she wants to see what I'm doing and she's climbing all over stuff. Which is fine to put up with, but when I'm recording, I don't want her to press the wrong button. Make some mischief like she loves to do. I guess it doesn't matter if we make it into the shipping bin by 5. We're not buying stuff yet anyway. I did forget to think in my mind to keep track of the money. So I guess I'll check. Might have to chomp on some grass. Once you get to about halfway down your fullness meter, yeah, then that happens. Right. 22 plus 48, that's 70. Well, welcome Lana tomorrow. I was watching a Let's Play of this game. The person playing pronounced her name as Lana. I had always said it Lana in my head. I love my family. I guess maybe it's spelled more like it would be Lana if it were rhyming with like Hannah or something. I guess I could also just sleep a couple days and get rid of any fullness loss that way. But no, it looks like Lana to me, so I say Lana. Same reason I say Taro, because that's what it looks like to me. And as we all know, I'm the main character and I'm always right. Okay. Switching buttons again. I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter if our fullness drops terribly low. So all that really happens is we wake up a little later. And that's not really a big deal. I don't know. It's a big deal to me when I'm playing casually. Of course, because I want to squeeze every hour out of the day as I can to get as much done as possible. Oops. Alright. 15 a day for 2 more days will get us to fishing sub-villagers. And that's all we need, inhabitant-wise. then it's just fishing for money. Thinking about it, it might be hard to route some villagers as per a marriage run, just because there's some that will always be unlocked earlier in the run, no matter what. Like Elliot, Natalie, Julia, Vaughn, Witch Princess. So no matter what you do, you'll have to deal with buttering them up to accept your gift again. And then it turns into just do whatever method you want. Whatever method is faster or better for you. And then just deal with talking them and buttering them back up when the time comes. I think that's faster than like trying to talk to them regularly. Although I wonder for Vaughn. I wonder if it's faster to talk to him regularly since he's only there 2 days a week. Alright. Okay. We were at 70 before, that should be 89. And we only need 11 more machines. Is that enough for me to get up at 6? Oh, still is, okay. Alright. Couple more days of fishing. Money-wise? Well, you know what? Might as well grab stuff off the ground and ship it. Since things have been piling up a bit. As you can tell, I am kind of winging it. Here, let me get all the green ones. Make lots of room. I'm not going all the way over to East Town though. Too big of a time loss. Maybe, I don't know. New button. In all of my fishing practice, I don't think I ever did a run where I didn't get at least one pirate treasure. But thinking about it, it's just not guaranteed. I had some routes that got lucky and got like 2, maybe even 3. But it's impossible to rely on that. I guess you could go for a more risky run, like I suppose I did. If you're going for less risky, you can gather more forageables at the beginning. Only about an hour in. And I'm almost done with my early game money. Oh, the game, she mocks me. Almost done, you say? Well, here are some fish bones. Enjoy. I did see a Japanese run for this game. It just said 94%. I was wondering what that was. I think it was like to the point where you got a cutscene where everyone thanks you for all of the development you've done for the island. That would be an interesting run. It was like 6 hours. I don't know. There's no category for it on speedrun.com, so I don't know how I would submit it anywhere. But in theory, it would be a fun run to do. See, I can already feel my voice starting to give out. And I didn't grab any water or anything. So that's rough for me. So when I played this game as a kid, I always tried to make friends with Lana because I knew that she liked fishing and I fished a lot. The contents of her personality mattered not. I just wanted a fishing buddy. Okay. That should be enough to get us the sub-villagers. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not worth it to go for the large fish. Natalie, she's always doing this. Will this get me to wake up at 8? No, okay. Where are we at? One more solid day of fishing. Unless, of course, Gannon happens to be selling something. Then it's 2 solid days of fishing. It just happened to occur to me. But we will also check tomorrow. already solid. Just gotta keep this momentum up. Still wanna do a little more fishing. Even if I get a decent amount of fish before my stamina's depleted. In hopes that I can afford that 3,000 gold hammer. Odds are, though, if he's selling it, I won't be able to afford both. That's just another day of fishing in the books, though. When I was practicing in hopes to do a marriage run someday, I did do a Lana marriage route. I also did that by fishing earlier. But I also like spoke to her semi-regularly. It took me like a whole week to get her to accept a gift. I looked it up and I think someone claimed that it's random. Anywhere between 3 and 6 days it'll take for someone to be willing to accept gifts from you. So I think I just got unlucky with Lana, if that person is to be believed. Yeah, we don't make it to 48,000 today. Nah. It's for tomorrow. Phew. Fishing all day is tough work. What's a little sad is that there's no music. Sorry, I bonked my mic. There's no music at the beach. It's just beach noises. No. I need fishy. I remember fishing as a kid playing the game. Fishing in the fall, looking for fish fossils and getting excited whenever I pulled up fish bones and then realizing it wasn't what I thought it was. Disappointing. Again, I had to resist the urge to say hi to Eliza. These casual strats are gonna mess me up. might already be boding better than just a turnip run. I was hoping it would, because it would make this a more console-friendly run. Did I have enough money? Oh, okay. I do have enough to afford that 3,000 gold hammer. In that case, we sleep. I will still fish for today, even though I don't need anything else. Even the hammer could wait. The goal right now is to get my stamina nice and low. Gotta adjust my seating again. As low as is feasible. Just pressing the wrong button. Yes? Yes? Yeah, they are. Yeah, they do. Thank you. That was my mom. I left some food out. My bad. Okay. No fishies for me. Come on, Phantom Sky, bless this run. Said that once in practice, and I got a pirate treasure that day. So hopefully Sky smiles upon this run as well. Why did I do that? There. Nice and organized. Even if my fullness is low, I'll still wake up at 6 tomorrow, because for whatever reason, if you pass out, no matter what your fullness is, you'll wake up at 6. Just programming quirk, I guess. I don't feel like staying out anymore. You know, if I had been thinking, I would have saved some fish. It won't take long to catch a couple more fish. Actually, never mind. He loves grasses anyway. And mushrooms. So we'll be fine. By the time we unlock him, there will be a bunch on the ground. So we only need like 3 or 4. Whatever the case, I know I put Nathan all this off to keep Chelsea from unlocking in my Chelsea run. But we don't want to unlock them yet because they do have to be living on the island for you to get married. So who else is going to do the ceremony? So we'll wait on them for now. That was the end of that thought.
What?
There we go. Since I got moved far away. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Got moved far away from my bed, so I was gonna go check Gannon, but not an option. You know what? I'll go check him now. He's just usually selling it by now. Yippee! Do I have enough for the cabinet? I don't need it now. I don't need it now. Alright. Time to hibernate the rest of the summer. See, look, we've already got cafe, diner, and hotel. Hurricane on my birthday? My real birthday. I think we do have to go in the cafe and diner at least once before they will upgrade. I'm pretty sure that's true. It's harder to get the diner to unlock in a speed run. It's not that much harder in a casual run, because 5 sub-villagers is nothing if you're actually doing most of the farming work that you should be. But at least for me in a speed run, it doesn't come easily. Alright. Come on. Press button. I'm just pulling up my guide again. Make sure I knew which or what each stage needs for my eggplant. We save here, and if the weather's so bad that the eggplant doesn't grow, we reload. And we hope it doesn't come to that. Since I'm out, I'll go over to the cafe and diner. How much is that cabinet? Oh, I already got the... I clicked the wrong thing. That's no good. I'm gonna have to forage a bit to make that up. Silly me. I got the cabinet instead of the kitchen. Oh. Well, then I was gonna go over here anyway for sure to get more forageables, so that's fine. I felt like in runs I had to go in the cafe and diner before they would upgrade, but that wasn't the case for the hotel. I might just be incorrect about the cafe and diner. And that's possible. That's a little time loss, but I could go over to the forest, get a lot more. Also give you a chance to hear a little more of the fall theme. As I've said, there's really not a theme that I don't like in this game. Most of them I would say I even love. kind of a shame though that you don't get to hear very many in this run. Oops. There we go. We'll call that good for now. Well, we'll pray it's good. But it wasn't that short, was it? It should be fine. Next time I come out to water it, and I'll go get that kitchen. Oh, I already grabbed it. Alright, that's one sun. Two sun. Three sun. If I don't count out loud, I'll forget. Nothing. Yeah, this is inevitable. It's faster to do that scene than to go out of your way to talk to him once a month. Same for Lana. Alright, that's 3 sun, 1 water. Weather gets bad, we'll reload. 4 sun, 1 water. We're on a good enough pace already. If we lose a bit of time, we lose a bit of time. Alright. Thank goodness that fell on Saturday. You know what I can afford? Yippee! Storage space. It's probably a good thing to get that now anyway, so that I can hold more cooked dishes. Alright. Cross our fingies, hope for lots of sun. 2 rain, good the way to start. Three and two. 4 and 2. Hmm. 5 and 2. That's great. Thing is, I don't want to make any dishes yet. Because I tend to save while giving the ingredients. It's very likely to fail. Not very likely. Cafe's good. Diner's still little. Yeah, I don't want to save quite yet. I guess I could have put off going to see the bridge then. We're at 5 and 2. And there's our 6. Alright. It's 1. Still need 6 for the stage. 2. Gives the sunny day. 3, 4, 5. 1 more sun ought to do it. 5 and 2. Okay. This does it. I showed my younger cousins the video of me doing this run, at least a part of it. I'm doing all those turnips at the beginning, and one of them goes, "Wow, that is a lot of farming." And they've both played Stardew Valley some. They're just unfamiliar with speedrunning strats. It's cute. I've seen them play video games, and I know it's nice to do a little role reversal where they can see me play video games in a video. And girls, if you're watching this, hello! Love you! Alright. I feel like every time in practice she would fail like at least twice. And I say, oh, it's likely to fail. And then if I'm actually doing a run, then I get it right away. Everyone thinks I'm alive. Here's my eggplant. Alright. I just nearly cooked with the regular two. I have not seen far enough into the run to see me make a bunch of pickled turnips appear out of thin air, which I think would amuse them a lot because they're quite young and they don't know much about speedrunning, or really any video game glitches or quirks like this. Unless I need a bunch more money in the future, I want to keep it to 10 that I ship. 10 stacks. That way we don't get bothered by Harvest Goddess / Noe telling us, hey, you shipped 1,000 of these, great job. I mean, again, dialogue is very mashable in this game, so it doesn't really make a difference. I don't think we're gonna hit the 20 sun, 10 water max by the festival, but saving anyway. And we'll keep track. Green 2. Six. Yeah, it's not possible. So we're good. And I'm starting from away from my bed anyway, so we're going to use that as an excuse to go down to Ganon and make a purchase. Now that I have loads of pickled turnip money. Alright. We'll build the bridge, but we won't go across it yet. Right? Let's see our star eggplant. That's fine. Just has to be A rank. A casual run. The one I was doing most recently, I wanted an indigo wonderful from a crop festival as well, so I sat out here. And the one I got was blue. So I had to mash as hard as I could to get to indigo after my last save. blue is the farthest you can get from indigo. I'll save at 9:30. Gotta do a big stretch. I also want to avoid talking to people. Except behind me, talk to someone, it increments your farm degree as well. And we want it to be as controlled as possible. Interesting that they have a mineral town farmer. See, it would be cool if you could actually like connect Mineral Town to this game the same way you could with Harvest Moon DS. And then the Mineral Town farmer is like actually your farmer. Oh! The luck! And into the cabinet she goes. Alright, run notes back up. Alright. Do the same as we did before. I'm gonna be essentially safe scumming for the weather in a game that does everything it can to keep you from safe scumming for the weather. The thing is, we're kind of risking it in between the 8th and the 13th, but not really. The odds of all those days being blizzards are astronomically small. So it's not really worth accounting for. This is where I got like really, really lucky in my first run, my Chelsea run. Oh, there's no sound. Because I got the yellow wonderful right away. This is just like an agonizing amount of reloading if you don't get it right away. Oops. Oh. Loaded the wrong run. Oh, that's one. Two. I'm gonna save it there so that I don't have to keep equipping the hammer. Oh! Gosh, it feels so weird when there's no music at all on the snowy days in winter. I get that rain is loud so that you couldn't hear music, but snow isn't really that loud unless it's like snowstorming. There we go. Not too agonizing. We'll come back for her. So yeah, everything is very particular in between here and winter 25th. You have to use our tool very specific number of times. Otherwise, we won't be able to save scum properly. Sleep until the 15th. Since winter 8th was not a blizzard, I'm gonna use the tool 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and save. This will guarantee that so long as winter 23rd is not a blizzard where we can't go out, we will have an orange wonderful waiting for us. Well, for a second I thought the game froze. I got scared. There's no sound. Oh yeah, Danny just comes back for a day to host the fishing contest if he's not present on the island. Yeah, I'll totally go to your contest. Oh no, I forgot. I forgot. Luckily, talking to people in events like that doesn't actually count toward your farm degree. Usually if you talk to someone once per day, you get a point towards your farm degree. Alright. I use the tool 3 times. 2, 3. And we go sleepy. Perfect. Even though I've done these notes and they are correct, I'm still like very nervous about saving at this point. That's also why I didn't grab any of the wonderfuls. Because I didn't want to sit through Charlie's scene only to have to reload back. If I'm more confident, that's a couple easy seconds to shave off. That's 3. 4. Just one more time. Guess I have to put it there. Alright, Charlie. Tell me all about the wonderfuls. Get the other 2 next time. Alright. There we go. Oh, I can't buy the teleport stone yet. Well, guess I'm running. I think it's going to be faster to just run where I'm going for a little bit, as opposed to meeting Shea early. and then having to build up his trust in me to let me gift him again. They were cooking with this track. But yeah, I'll save. See, when I played through, I guess I shouldn't say casually because I'm doing more than like regular casual strats. When I'm playing through on my personal file, I go through a lot more of my cooked dishes per mine trip. Just this one's nice and quick because you only have to go down so far. Even my throat's starting to hurt a little from talking, but next time I'll grab water. Or who knows, maybe I'll forget. Alright, past the 2-hour mark. What I've learned from playing this run personally, or this game personally, is even though it feels wrong and bad, don't be afraid to just like chomp on way more than you actually need of your food, because you can just make it over and over. Ad infinitum. I don't know if I mentioned this in my other run. Maybe I did, but I'm going to talk about it again. Folu says that floor 100 is a dead end, and that's true. First time I got to 100 in this game, it was a dead end, and I was devastated. But that is not the only floor that can be a dead end. I want to say it was either 250 or 251 that I found a dead end on. So now I'm just wary of like every floor. Yikes, what floor was I on? I'm on 138. I'll pitfall from here. If I hit 51, I'll just reload. Oh, perfect. I'll just dig down from here. Oh, perfect. snowy. Boy, am I hungry. Just clearing out a little inventory space. I can go ahead and ship mine items today. Been putting off some other main villagers since I don't want to unlock them and have them not be around. Just because it wastes time seeing those scenes. But I think at this point we're probably safe. It's great. We'll save here. Boy, am I hungry. Just hope and pray that I find orichalc really quickly. I'm so hungry. Maybe I should stop doing that. I do want to be at least 70 before going up. So I want 140, and I'll take 2 trips. So if I get too far down, I might end up having to reload to that 450 site. Yeah, this is pretty luck-based too. See, I'm searching for adamantite in my personal run, so I want to make makers. It's not very useful for the speedrun. There it is. Come on. I don't remember what the time was in the mines during my Chelsea run. I want to say it was later than this. Can't say for sure. And we'll keep going. If I can find a little extra orichalc to make my life easier. I'd like to. If I make it to at least 75, then I'll be fine. Just want to make sure, just in case I do need mark, that I have for mining sub-villages. Of course, when you're playing not as a speedrun, it's pretty easy with a couple of stacks of food to get all the way down. So as soon as I opened the mines, I got all of the mining sub-villagers. Let's eat a little bit more. Hoping I can find another. I feel like they came really quickly in my other run. There we go. Sometimes the RNG smiles upon you, sometimes it doesn't. I might want to ask about how the RNG in the mines works, if it's dependent at all on your console time. Alright. Haven't looked up at my time in a hot second. Alright. Oh, I forgot to let go. Alright. I know I'm not at 75 yet, am I? I don't want to have to go all the way this far down again. Gotta adjust my seating again. Oh, I forgot to heal up. I could have been bad. You know what? I'll save. It's about time I did a safety save. I think so this could be sub 3. Maybe even if I don't. Again, I don't remember what the time was. In my other room. Alright, what floor are we on? 28? Doesn't take terribly long to get down to 50. It's just every floor after that that's tedious. I should only need to find 5. I suppose if I get a really lucky 450, or maybe not even super lucky 450, that could be it. That would be better because I don't have to throw away a bunch of stuff. There we go. Already doing great with the luck. Come on, nothing on the edges. Really nothing on the edges. I'm just gonna reload for that. No! Alright. 2 more. Boys, we're so close. Please. Yippee! Perfect timing, Mr. Pitfall. Alright. I also did not account for the fact that I couldn't get the teleport stone without going over to the jungle. Not losing too much time. Alright. get me a large house. Alright. Gonna need to start pulling up my notes for Shea's heart events. Yeah, it's just like eerily quiet when it snows. I love Sabrina. That's it. Alright. Cat's banging at the door. Don't know which one. Whoever it is. Oh, nope. I know who that is. That's Abby. She's persistent. I don't know if you can hear her, but she wants in. Okay, that only shows up when you have... I thought it was 50. Well, while I'm out tomorrow, I will get some more recipes. Unlock Pierre. I don't suppose I need to throw a gift into the goddess pond yet. I'd rather wait until I have the pendants, since it only takes a day. Alright. Gannon, give me bathroom. For a second, I didn't see that extra stack. I'm like, crap. We don't have enough. We have to go back. We're good. We're good. think I'll have to unlock Shea and Nathan and Alyssa before Mark would even come in the first place. Regardless of whether or not I have enough sub-villagers for him. Okay. Here we go. Go unlock Shea today. Alright. Time to unlock them. Nice present on the way. We'll need a few. What I did not do, what I didn't do was grab anything to make dishes out of. It's okay, we have to go back to Chance anyway to get the teleport stone. There he is. Right. Is he in there? Yeah, it's early enough that he's in there. I believe we will only need to gift 3 times. Well, we might need to do 4. So we'll find out. Alright, grab a couple flowers on the way to Goddess. I think it's gonna be faster to just run over here. It says in Fogu that you need to gift her a few times before Nathan and Alyssa show up. But you just have to have her at a certain amount of affection. Just in time to miss your birthday. Is it worth it to switch? Maybe not. You can get a dish out of each of them from chocolate. Who takes priority, Nathan and Alyssa or Pierre? You can unlock them on the same day. That's just me unequipping it. Not sure if there's a better way. Alright. I wonder why Shea likes the grasses that you can just find right outside his house. Guess he likes being fed. Alright, perfect. Okay, Pierre takes priority. I hope the goddess doesn't decay. Oh, it was so slow. I don't know what I thought that did. Just keeping track of his heart level by his dialogue. It's kind of pointless. Because I've got an idea of how many days it's gonna take. Although I'm not sure if gifting counts as talking. I want to say it doesn't, but it could. Okay. Cliff's here. You do want to be wearing the friendship pendants to sleep, because that's when you get your affection from talking to people. There we go. Oh, we're a slug. Guess I didn't have to take that last one, but however it goes, however it goes. I think you can. Actually, let's go to East Town. I do want to be wearing all my friendship pendants when I go and do this. Oh no! That's confusing. Should have all the requirements for the Purple Heart event. Why is it not? Let me check. Am I missing anything? Mm, There we go. Just in case I was lied to, we're gonna try the other events. No, nothing. Well, it's an experimental run anyway. Oh yeah, the other ones can be cloudy. Yeah, it's fine. There, now you're next to each other. So you can't even... Oh no, never mind. They pan to it. You get to see the tower. He does say that only members of Wada's tribe are permitted to go to the tower. But if you befriend Wada, then he lets you go. So I guess you get to be an honorary member of the tribe. Alright. Now I gotta call upon the strongest man I know to beat this boy up. Whoa! See, that answer was like not so intuitive to me as a kid. 'Cause I didn't realize that we weren't supposed to shield his feelings there. No, you gotta be tough. You gotta give him some tough love there. Oh no, it's Friday. I didn't actually gift Shea today. I think it doesn't matter. Oh, okay, we got Mark anyway. When I first made my sprite swap hack of this game, I didn't realize that Mark and Chelsea pulled from the same sprites as the players. So then I had Chelsea coming in with Mark's sprite and Chelsea's portrait. It's wild. Alright. Husband's bed. Blue feather. Aw. Take this. It's funny that Wada knows this this cultural I guess tool is the word I want to use, but can't think of a better one. He knows of this cultural norm despite being part of a different culture. And Shea, who was at least part of this culture as a young child, doesn't know anything about it. I haven't seen this scene since doing it as a kid, so I didn't really know where to mash. Do you actually need the church on the island to marry Shea? Or the witch princess, for that matter. Alright. Thought maybe if I mashed, I could get sub 245. I put a damper on it. It's not happening. Sub 250 though. My best marriage run yet. Of 2. See, now you can see his heart.
What?
They just poisoned me. There we go. And it's right about the cat's dinner time. Perfect place to stop. If I were a little more confident in what I was doing, could have gotten a little bit lower time. But overall, I'm happy with this. I think this is a good route to go forward with. Trying to think of if that extra money that I got from the pirate treasure would have added on 15 whole minutes, or 14 whole minutes, I suppose, if I'm trying to get sub 3. I don't know. Guess I'll have to see. I'll have to do a run where I don't get pirate treasure. That's not really something I can control for. But I'll have to watch my time if I get a run like that. Anyway, really good run. Super happy with this. I don't know if marriage has been done in this game faster than this before. So I'm super happy. 1998 to 20. Alright, what should Shea call me? Yes, the perfect name. Aww. I'm gonna go ahead and save it. There we go. Well, that was lots of fun, and thanks for watching. I'll do some more runs in the future, and bye-bye.